Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Janine with Vedic Lifestyle Path, and today's talk, Wednesday Wisdom, is going to be on how we wake up. And people that are in the Vata years, people that are 50 and older, that are in the Vata years, are more likely to feel sluggish if you wake up later. So I'll explain that in a little bit. There are 3 doshas in the Ayurveda philosophy. There are the Kapha people, and then there are Pitta, and then there are Vata. And each one of those Kapha, Pitta, and Vata constitutions are as we age as well. Kapha people are on the heavier side, very stagnant and stable and calm and loving, and nothing really shakes them up until enough's enough. And then the Pitta people are more of the go-getters and the leaders and the high-strung, the hotheads, the people that are in the industrial world. That's the Pitta people. And then the Vata people are very flexible, and they're on the thinner side, and they're more wiry. And then once they hit that threshold of being enough's enough, they get anxious, they get worried, they get inflexible. So those are the people that I'm going to be talking about, because as we age, when you get to be 50 or older, you are entering into that Vata stage of life, where we become a little more worried, we become a little bit more anxious. And how do you calm your body down? And one key factor is how we sleep, how much sleep you're getting. I bet you're not getting as much sleep as when you were younger. I bet you're waking up earlier. And maybe what's happening is that you're falling back to sleep. So you might be waking up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, heading to the bathroom probably just like me, and then getting back into bed and then sleeping until maybe 7, 8, or even 9 o'clock. So let me explain to you what happens in regard to sleep. What I'm going to encourage you to do is I'm going to encourage you to wake up when the sun rises. I'm going to encourage you to wake up right around 6 o'clock in the morning. So think of a clock. Think of 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then think of 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. So from 10 to 2 is a Pitta time. Think of 10 to 2 in the afternoon. It's the warmest part of the day, the most active time of the day. And then from 2 to 6 is when we're starting to wind down. And then from 6 to from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, sorry about that, from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock is when you're starting to get wind down. And then from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock is when you begin to head to bed again. So the 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock is that Kapha time, that dull, sluggish, heavy time. The 10 to 2 is that Pitta time, active, active, active. And that 2 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the morning is the Vata time. So you want to wake up before you enter into that Kapha time of day, where it's sluggish and dull heavy. So let me say this again. So if you look at a clock, 10 to 2, 10 o'clock at night to 2 in the morning is that pitta time. So if you've ever stayed awake till 10 o'clock, all of a sudden you get that surge of energy. And I'll talk about that next time. From 2 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the morning is a vata time. And that vata time is the time where you're flexible, light, energy, and warm and mobile. So you want to wake up at that time of day. If you sleep past 6 o'clock, you enter into the kapha time. You enter into the sluggish, dull, heavy times of the day. So if you're saying to yourself, oh, there's no way I am waking up before 6 o'clock. The challenge that I want to give to you is just 10 to 15 minutes. Start to back up that clock, 10 to 15 minutes, and eventually you'll get there. And some other tricks that you can do if you're not able to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning is first thing in the morning when you wake up, splash some water onto your face, cool, refreshing. Give your body some movement. Give your body a shake when you first wake up in the morning. Deep, deep diaphragmatic breaths. Drinking tea, maybe ginger to get your body moving. Because what happens if you wake up later than 6 o'clock in the morning, you start to accumulate AMA, A-M-A, which is toxins within your channels of the body. And if you can wake up and shake those off right away, you're going to be adding length and openness to those channels. Ojas. Adding prana to those channels. So two things that you can do right now, tomorrow morning when you wake up. If you don't wake up before 6 o'clock in the morning, you don't feel energized, you're feeling sluggish, tell yourself, tomorrow I'm going to wake up just 10 or 15 minutes earlier. I'm going to head to the bathroom. I'm going to splash my face with some nice cold water. I know, it doesn't sound nice and cold, but it will help. I promise it will help. I promise. Give your body a shake. Jump up and down. Get your body moving. It's only a minute or two. Take some deep, deep breaths. And drink some nice warm ginger tea in the morning. And I hope this helps. Because as we age, we tend to get more into a routine. And if you can get into the routine of waking up before 6 o'clock, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel alive. You're not going to feel sluggish. You're going to be able to meet the day where the day is. Anyway, I hope this helps. Namaste.